Plastics, formerly an amazing miracle. Now, there's too much. We're talking about alternatives to plastics that don't suck. It's Tomorrow Today. What just happened that is good? Well, now Deep Robotics has built crop harvesting robo-dogs that carry baskets of mustard greens on their backs. But if they put ketchup on the dogs, Chicago will beat the out of them. A fave of mine for whitefish black seed bagels is using stationary battery systems during peak times to lower their utility bills. They must really need the dough. Aikido Technologies is building data centers inside offshore wind turbine tanks that are underwater, which is great because most places with data centers won't be underwater for another decade. Researchers in Spain developed a hybrid device that can harvest energy from the sunlight and raindrops. They're calling it a multifunctional fluorinated polymer thin film perovskite solar cell. I'm calling it a plant. A recent study found that residents of small communities in America would be willing to pay $49 a month for drinking safe recycled wastewater if it meant avoiding future water shortages. Or they could opt for the $400 a month package, which includes NFL Red Zone. A cargo ship named Blue Marlin is the world's first hybrid solar-powered sea vessel. Blue Marlin is the first in a fleet with his brothers Blue Damon, Blue Sean, and Blue Keenan Ivory. We're taking a break, though, from today's tomorrows to talk about tomorrow from yesteryear. The wonders of plastics, a scientific breakthrough that took the 20th century by storm and has unfortunately taken the 21st century by storm.
When the rain comes down on tomorrow's brave new world, you'll put on your plastic raincoat, put up your plastic hood. Oh, wait a bit, it's stopped now. So you can open your plastic bag to see if that plastic hood has messed up your hairdo.
That narrator, who 100% now lives in a plastic lung, was correct. Plastic was the material of the future. Durable, malleable, lightweight, and above all, cheap. It could be used to make bags and bottles, to sweaters, and individually wrapped bananas. The only problem is that plastic's just a little too durable and a little too cheap. And in less than one lifetime, plastics covered the world. There's now more than 8.3 million metric tons of this stuff. Roughly the weight of all the blue whales that have ever lived. Most of it single-use, insisting on showing up everywhere and refusing to go away, like Jared Leto. People have tried out viable alternatives for years, some more successful than others. There's bamboo, hemp, beeswax. Paper straws became public enemy #1 back when everyone discovered planking. Now every American eats a credit card worth of microplastics every year. And not an Amex Platinum with lounge access. Y'all are choking down Visa cards because they got the same tagline. It's everywhere. Of course, if you're looking for a sustainable storage solution that's as novel as it is disgusting, look no further than cane toads. Yes, answering the question, what if your purse had limbs? There may be impracticalities of using a toad for everything. Exact size and shape may vary, as well as facial expression. Yes, while many of the plastic alternatives have their utility, and in the case of the cane toad, a fully functioning nervous system, there's a new alternative that looks particularly promising. Hear me out. The future is seaweed. Now, most people know seaweed as slimy stuff that makes you say, thank Christ that's not a shark, when you're waist deep in the ocean taking a pee. But it's also a major heavy hitter in the plant world. About 70% of the world's oxygen is produced by seaweed. Not the rainforest, not trees, seaweed. Seaweed absorbs massive amounts of carbon dioxide during photosynthesis, and when it breaks off and falls to the ocean floor, it takes that carbon with it, storing it in dense seaweed beds. Now I've wet the palate for you to at least DoorDash some sushi tonight or slide some seaweed business cards into your mouth as a nice girl dinner. I'm sure you're asking, seaweed's well and good, but can it carry my groceries? And the answer is, yeah. This is a little seaweed ASMR for you. Companies like Sway are utilizing seaweed as a compostable, bio-based alternative to plastics. They developed TPC to replace all those PFAS forever chemicals and render single-use plastics SOL. All that literally litters the planet, like shopping bags, the little plastic windows on food packaging. Though I might take that back, those windows are a little sexy. I see you there, chocolate chip cookie. Let me sneak a peek at what you're working with. Oh, soft and crumbly. Joshy likes. Do I have to say Joshy likes?
What do you not like?
It's gonna be a good plastic alternative.
Well, then it sounds like Joshy likes.
It sounds like Joshy likes. These Sway bags are home compostable, already used by companies like J. Crew and Prana, and soon holstering your bodega chopped cheese along with your standard styrofoam cup of coffee. That's actually ceramic. That's the big picture. To really get into seaweeds about seaweed, I spoke with their CEO. Okay, what's up with you completely surrounding Epstein Island? Wow, your silence is deafening. SEAWEED's actual CEO is Julia Marsh, who sounds born for the role. SEAWEED's TPC is a foundation for companies to develop bigger, solider plastic, which is why consumers should start to ask for more of this stuff. Otherwise, who's going to pay for all this?
We're all gonna be paying for this.
So listen, I'm not saying it's going to work for everything, but without a lot of solid plastic plan Bs, I'm sold on plan C, weed. Isn't that right?
Oh, you agree? Yes, you do. You're so cute and horrifying.